Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're going to be taking a look at the official prices for the 40k Battleforces. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Alright, so here we've got the official prices straight from Games Workshop for the Warhammer 40,000 Battleforces. So for all of the Warhammer 40,000 Christmas box sets, the price is going to be $230 USD. And then also in Canadian, the 40k box sets are going to be $280 Canadian. And in case you were wondering, also the USD price on the Sigmar box sets is $220, and the Canadian price set on the Sigmar boxes is $270. But now that we have the official prices, we've already done a lot of the calculations, and we can actually jump right in and see what kind of savings each of these boxes offer, which ones are the actual best discounts over MSRP, and just how much percentage-wise each one is discounted over MSRP. So we've done all the calculations based on MSRP in US dollars, and then of course the box set price. So all of these calculations are based off of that MSRP for the box set versus the individual models inside the box set. And then that way, by doing the calculations like this, if you're getting a 10%, 15%, or 20% discount on the individual models, you should also be able to get that theoretically on the Christmas box sets as well. So you can just adjust the final price accordingly, but that won't change the percentage discount because it's a constant. So that being said, let's jump right in. All right, so first we have the Leagues of Votann box, and this one is the Grimnyr for 45, Einhyr Champion for 40, 2 squads of Hearthguard 60 apiece, the Sagitaur 65, Land Fortress 115, gives us a total MSRP of $385. So if we take our $230 box set price, that gives us a 40% savings. So this is a very, very good deal. One of the best and highest percentage discounts over MSRP Games Workshop offers in these box sets. So very nice box for the Leagues of Votann. All right, and then next in order, we have the Snagga Stampede for the Orks. We have Mozrog Skragbad, $60, Squighog Boyz, $65, and that includes the knob on Smash a Squig. And then we have the Painboss is $45, Snaggas are $60, and then the Kill Rig is $140. That gives us a total MSRP of $365. And that is a 37% discount over MSRP. Again, a really nice box sets with lots of savings. All right, and then next we have the Cadian Defense Force. So the Cadian Command Squad is $45. Shock Troops are $50. There's 2 of those. And then we have 2 of the Rogal Dorns as well, $100 a piece for those. That gives us a total of $345 if we purchased all of these kits individually. So if we get it for $230, that's going to be a 33% discount, which is right in line with what you would expect from Games Workshop. Typically we see like a 30 to 35% discount on the box sets. And composition wise, it is nice because it has 2 Rogal Dorn tanks, but because you're restricted to 3 per army, definitely limits you on picking up multiples. All right, and then next we have the Space Marine Spearhead Force. So we have the new Jump Captain for 40, 3 squads of Jump Intercessors at $60 per 5, and then we have 1 squad of Outriders for 60 and 1 Invader ATV for 50. So this one is total MSRP of $330. So at $230 for the box set, you're getting about a 30% discount. So this is on the lower end of Games Workshop's value in these box sets. Not to mention, it has a bunch of the Jump Intercessors, which are new models and is cool, but they are $60 per 5. And then also the Outriders and ATV are not particularly great in game terms and also a little bit on the pricey side. So this box just definitely feels light to me. It's cool because there's a bunch of Jump Intercessors and a Captain if you're after those, because you're basically just buying all them at retail price and then getting the bikes and the ATV for free. So in my opinion, this is the worst of the Christmas box sets for Warhammer 40,000. All right, and then next we have the Onslaught Swarm for the Tyranids. So this one has the Hive Tyrant for $60, which can be built a bunch of different ways. The Norn Emissary is $115. Again, you have the option for the Assimilator or the Emissary. And then we see 10 Gene Stealers for $55 and 2 squads of Hormagaunts for $50 per squad. And that's going to give us a total MSRP of $330, which is actually the same as what the Space Marine one was. So again, it's on the lower side of like the value that Games Workshop offers with these big box sets. But now in its defense, all of the models in this box set are new with the exception of the Hive Tyrant. Another nice thing I like about this box set is Games Workshop did not have any Hormagaunts or Gene Stealers or the Norn Emissary in any of the other boxes so far. So with all of Leviathan and the starter sets and everything, none of these models are repeated. So I've got to say, while this one isn't the most amazing value, like percentage-wise savings, it's still a really nice box and sort of shows the redeeming quality of a good composition box, even if it's not the best value, something that the Space Marine box was lacking. All right, and then last of the Warhammer 40,000 boxes, we have the Exalted of the Red Angel. So this is the Chaos World Eaters Army box set. And in this one, we have the Demon Primarch Angron for 170. We have the Berserkers for 65. And then we have 2 squads of 8-bound, or alternatively, you can build the Exalted 8-bound, and they are $60 per squad. So that gives us a total MSRP for the individual boxes at $355. So at the price of $230, that gives us a savings of about 35%, which is pretty nice, and what you would expect in line with Games Workshop's normal box value. Now, I do like the composition of this box set. It's really nice. It goes along well with the Combat Patrol box as well. But obviously, you can only have 1 Angron in your army, so you're not really going to want 2 of these. But I think 1 is really nice. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch, and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now, back to the video. So we definitely see a little variance in the composition and then also the value in these box sets. And the majority of the time with the Christmas box sets, they are actually really nice and some of the best deals that you're going to get from Games Workshop. They're definitely all nice and worth picking up, specifically if you already play that army or if you're after starting a new army. But like we said, some of them are a little better than others. But it's not always about the value. It's definitely about the composition and what's going to make out good in an army as well. So you guys know we're going to do a in-depth deep dive on each one of these box sets and see how it would compare if you would pick up 2 of them, or how it would compare with like the Combat Patrol if you were looking to expand on it or start a new army. But I think without a doubt, whether you're an existing player or a new player, there's at least one of these boxes that is definitely an awesome deal specifically for you. And in my experience, the hardest part is typically figuring out which ones you're going to get. And we have found in the past that while these do sell out relatively quickly, with the exception of a couple of debacles over the years, most people who want to get their hands on these boxes can do so, and usually at a pretty nice discount. So let me know which ones you're most excited about, which ones you're going to be picking up, or if you're looking forward to the breakdown videos on the individual boxes. So while Games Workshop did technically raise the prices this year on these box sets, I'm glad to see that they didn't go higher than they did. Because technically last year they were $210, and then in early 2023, Games Workshop did the price increase, and the ones that were still available in their store went up to $230. So while they are technically more expensive than they were last year, $210 versus $230, I'm glad Games Workshop didn't use this as an opportunity to raise prices a second time this year. So keep your eye out for those other video deep dives. Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I love me some Christmas Battle Forces, and I'm out of here.